It's okay that if you are not understanding the balancing part, because when you keep doing it, there will be more clarities on the previous topics that were pretty blurred in your mind. So let's do it pretty quick now. Paid cash to Mr. X, rupees 1000. You just have to hold on tight. Rupees 1000 to Mr. X. We'll create a accounting voucher, and this is a payment. So we'll press F5 to bring that payment window, or you can just click F5 here. Okay, so F5, payment of cash, okay, to Mr. X. Okay, rupees 1000 on account. Okay, so paid cash to Mr. X. Okay, yes. Let's check out another entry, which is received commission rupees 50. Okay, received commission rupees 50, F6 for commission, and we have received commission in bank or cash. It is unclear, so let us assume it in cash. Let us type here commission received. We have already created the account of commission received. If you are unable to find your account, you can create an account via the ledgers or Alt C. Rupees 50 received commission. Okay, enter. Let's check out another entry, received interest on bank deposit rupees 100. Okay, so I don't think we have created interest account. Cash received bank. Oh, we should be receiving it in bank, as it is a bank entry. And received interest. Do we have this account? No, we don't have it. We'll just press, you know what to press? You can continue. Alt C. Yes, Alt C you have to press. Let me try and press Alt C and see if this works. Oh, yes, it does work. Alt C, name of the account, interest received. Now interest received is an indirect income. If you don't know which group do you want to put into, you can download that group hack sheet and beside the group just search the name of the account. I have prepared every group, every account there almost, and accept. Yes, so we are done with Alt C right now. It has already put the name right here, interest received. Interest received was rupees 100. Okay, so this right here brings us another window which says bank allocation for bank. That says check number, installment number. Okay, bank. No, we don't want to put any of it. If you want, you sure can. Anyways, when you do all these transactions in real life, the details that it asks are very true and genuine, and you obviously want to put it just to have a complete record of books of account. Interest received. Okay, you can write any narration you want. We are done with this entry also. Paid into bank rupees 1000. So this right here is again a contra entry because it involves cash and bank. We'll choose this, cash, bank rupees 1000. Okay, okay. Into bank rupees 1000. Yes. Where are you? Yes, bro. Okay. Paid into cash. Paid cash into bank. Enter. Okay. So just check if we have done this right entry. 11th entry is contra. Debit the bank account, credit the cash account, because goes out, comes in. Okay. Paid for advertisement. Now what expense is an advertisement? Paid for advertisement is payment account right now. Paid for advertisement, have we paid it from bank or we have paid it for cash? Let us choose bank. You can assume cash if you want. Also, we have paid for advertisement. So do we have that account? No. Let us put Alt C, advertisement, indirect expenses. Okay. You can use that master group hack sheet to decide which group it is. And how much did we pay? 500. Okay, we don't have the check number. So generally in real life we do have the check number, so you can put that check number right here. Paid advertisement. Okay, let's skip this spelling. The next entry is purchase goods for cash rupees 800. Hence purchase account is preferred. Supplier invoice number is let us assume 3. Date is 2. We have purchased from cash. Other reference, no, we don't have. Purchase ledger, yes. Which item did we purchase? We purchased microphone. You can assume and create your own item. To create your own item, that is the same entry. Alt C. When you click here, you can click Alt C and it will ask you to create another item. So let's create, because we have opened it, let us create pen drive. Okay, enter. Okay, so we have purchased of rupees 800 and purchased pen drive. Okay, you can also skip the narration. It is not compulsory to fill the narration, but it is advised because there are hundreds of transactions in a business, and one day if you want to check which transaction was what, you can easily check with the help of narration. Sold goods for cash rupees 1500. Okay, so this one is pretty easy. F8 sales, reference number is 03, I guess. Okay, so sold goods for cash came in. This is the delivery date, order details, buyer details, and state of the buyer. No, we don't. Sales ledger, yes. Okay, so what goods did we sold? What good did we sell? So let us sell pen drives only. But do we have enough pen drive? Okay, it doesn't matter. Sold goods for cash. Okay. So we bought one pen drive for 800 and we sold it for 1500. Hence, it is a profit. Sold pen drive, purchased for rupees 800. Okay, enter. Let's check the last entry quickly, which is paid salary rupees 500. So it is a payment. Let's assume we have paid it from bank. Salary, we have already created a salary account in the creation of ledger. And how much salary did we pay? 500. Okay, paid salary. One thing that you can see right here is debit. This is debit, as salary is a nominal account. Debit all expenses and losses, hence it is already debited. And this one is a bank account. Bank is a personal account. So okay, let's skip this one for right now. You can just remember this one and let's move forward.